extra time.
Almost an unbeaten tour so far. Can you just talk about, did you expect it to be, I mean, I'm not going to say it was easy, but did you expect it to be 3-0 within the first 3 matches, also on the series?
Yeah, looking at the first 3 games, we were looking to win at least 2 to set up the series well. But the fact that we have won 3 is an outstanding achievement. And the thing that stands out for me is the relentless intensity with which the guys have played throughout these 3 games, not relaxing after 2-0 up as well, which I think is very, very important. Now they've started to realize how to close series and how to capitalize when we have advantage in a series. So yeah, it's great. If you see the bowlers, they were as hungry as the first 2 games, wanting to pick wickets. Shami running in, Bhuvi bowling good areas. Hardik was really, really good today as well. And those 2 spinners are quality anyway. So yeah, overall I am very, very pleased with how the 3 games have gone, and they've all been very clinical performances.
Some time off, then you have just one ODI series remaining for the World Cup. What needs to be done? What are the areas? We talked about the middle order, extra 15-20 runs. What sort of thing? I know it's quick, it's too soon, but again, what needs to be done in terms of the preparation for the World Cup? Where do you think India is in terms of its preparation?
I think the last 5 games, if you see 2 in Australia and 3 here, I said number 4 is still something that we're looking to solidify, but when Raidu starts playing like that, you start feeling more confident about the batting lineup. Dinesh is in great form as well, so he can step in at any time in case we need to shuffle the middle order at any stage. MS is hitting the ball really well, so everyone's in a good zone. I don't feel, after looking at the first 3 games, that we have a lot to worry about. Again, those 30 to 40 over period is something that, as I said, we want to capitalize batting first, because when you're chasing, you anyways going after a target that's big, but when batting first, you don't know how much to set. So that is up to the 2 people batting in the middle, who's the guy who wants to take that initiative and who's the guy who wants to or has to bat till the end. So I think it will boil down to communication, but that's definitely going to be a team goal, not just for us but all around the world. If you see the pattern of teams that are getting big scores, that is the window they are targeting, and we want to do the same and get those 15-20 extra runs.
Virat, congratulations first of all, and my question is that happy to see the Hardik back in the team. It will give more strength to the bowling attack and all-rounder slot as well compared to Vijay and other.
Yeah, very, very good to have him back. He's someone who provides a lot of balance to the team, and the way he bowled today showed that he went back and he was practicing his skills. He put his head down and wanted to focus on what he needs to do, and you can tell with the way he bowled with intensity straight away, picking 2 wickets as well, crucial wickets at that stage. So yeah, he's someone who will give you those important contributions overall in all 3 departments, and that's something any team would love to have. And when he comes into the side, as you see, our bowling attack and our batting lineup also looks much more balanced. So yeah, it's good to have him back and in a good headspace, in the right kind of mind frame to perform for the team. And I hope he can keep growing with this performance and build onto this.
विराट, जिस तरह से जो कंट्रोवर्सी हुई हार्दिक के साथ, उसके बाद इस एनर्जी के साथ पहले ही मैच में 2 दिन हुए हैं, न्यूजीलैंड आए हुए, और उस एनर्जी के साथ बॉलिंग करना, उसके लिए आप क्या कहेंगे हार्दिक?
देखिए, लाइफ में कोई भी सिचुएशन हो उसमें दो ही चीज़ें कर सकते हैं आप, या तो सिचुएशन से आप बिल्कुल ही नीचे लग जाते हैं या फिर आप उस सिचुएशन से सीखते हैं और आप एक मोटिवेशन के तौर पे उसको लेते हैं कि अगर हमने कुछ गलत किया है तो मुझे उसे ठीक करना है। और आपको इवेंचुअली समझ आता है कि क्रिकेट से ज़्यादा प्यारी चीज़ आपके लिए कुछ नहीं है। अगर आप एक क्रिकेटर हैं तो आप पूरा अपना जो एनर्जी है वो प्रिपरेशन में डालते हैं, और अगर आप इस गेम को रिस्पेक्ट देंगे तो गेम आपको रिवॉर्ड देगी। तो उसमें कुछ रॉकेट साइंस नहीं है कि मतलब कुछ एक्स्ट्रा करने की ज़रूरत होती है, लेकिन ऐसे अगर इंसिडेंट होते हैं तो यूजुअली जो इस इंसिडेंट से पॉजिटिवली निकल के आते हैं उनका पूरा करियर एक अलग तरीके से चेंज हो जाता है, जो हिस्टोरिकली हमने काफ़ी लोगों के साथ होते देखा है। तो आई होप कि वो उस राह पे जाए और अपने करियर को एक अलग तरीके से सुधारे और एक और स्ट्रॉन्ग क्रिकेटर बन के निकले, जो मुझे लगता है कि वो कर सकता है।
Virat, you talked about the intensity and the concentration and hard work done by your team. With you going, is there any danger that that intensity will slip, or will you be guarding against that within the team?
Not at all. I mean, now things are more or less running on auto mode for us. I don't necessarily need to throw myself around to ask the others to do the same. They're all in a great space. We love playing together as a team, and I was just saying at the post-match with Simon that in the end, when those two guys were finishing the game for us, we were all sitting together and clapping for every run. There was no communication from my side or the coach's side to do that, but the fact that we like doing these things as a team shows on the field as well. So I don't think with me going the intensity will drop. They're guys who are willing to or waiting for an opportunity to play for the country, and you'll see even more energy with them, especially some youngsters coming in. So I'm quite excited for them, quite happy for them. They're getting a chance, and I'm very happy that I'm leaving when we won the series already, so that gives me a bit of relaxation as well. But yeah, the intensity is going to be the same because it's more of a team culture now, and not necessarily have anything to do with me.
Three 0 series wins so far, three very, very good performances. Probably been a little bit demoralising for New Zealand. Is that a good thing psychologically for your side ahead of the World Cup? That one of your rivals at the World Cup that you really sort of put some question marks against their performances?
Yeah, look, New Zealand's a very strong ODI side. So when you play like that against them, it gives you a lot of confidence as a team. And when you're going to play them again, obviously you can take a lot of confidence from the last time you played them. That's usually how international cricket works. You might have an upper hand when you play them again, but in a tournament like World Cup, you never know what kind of confidence a team is carrying when you play them. If it's the first game, then you can sort of bank on these things. But if they've had a great tournament already before playing us and they're in great space, then this series is not a guarantee that we'll have an upper hand against them in the World Cup. So we'll have to start well. We'll have to create momentum. It's a long tournament, a lot of league games. We're just fine-tuning everything that we need to as a team. But come World Cup, every team will have to be at their best and that their intense best, and that's something that we are wanting to create as a habit with looking at these first three games. We want to be relentless and continue our performances so that we can go through a long tournament like World Cup without feeling complacent at any stage.
Final question. Yeah.
Kohli, dropping that first catch and then taking that second one, what was going through your head when you had your hands up? It was a bit of a stinger.
Yeah, I mean, I thought I had it covered, but the wind was too strong, and I couldn't read the ball. It drifts away from you very quickly in the end, and I couldn't judge the ball at all. And I don't like dropping catches. I like to maintain my standard in the field because I feel that is one place that you can contribute a lot. Standing in the field for the team, so I was quite disappointed, but yeah, Ish was gracious enough to give me one more, and that was an easier one because it was flat and not in the air. But yeah, it was quite funny, and the guys were laughing at me at the boundary line, and I was like, I was being cheered 2 minutes back, but that's how the game goes. It was a funny moment, but yeah, I'm glad I got the next one.
Virat, will you be staying in New Zealand or are you going away from New Zealand now?
I'm done with the last press conference. Thank you. I'm not revealing my plans.
hit the subscribe option and the bell icon to get all the exclusive sports videos on Extra Time.